Hey guys, my name is Andrew and I wanted to take some time to talk about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency today. I first want to dive into what Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is, how it works, and ultimately what it can do, and then get into the 5 reasons of why I invested personally. Let's get into it. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps me out, grow my channel, and reach bigger audiences. So, what is Bitcoin and cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is a fiat currency of the digital world. So Bitcoin, being the first, allowed for decentralized money transfer from peer to peer using a technology called the blockchain. So how does this all work? So the best example that I can think of is comparing it to Cash App and Venmo. You get a username or a wallet address, as it is called in cryptocurrency world, and you can send whatever amount that you want to send of your current cryptocurrency that's in your wallet at the start. So if I want to send 5 coins of whatever currency that I have to my friend in Europe, I can tell my wallet program that I want to send those 5 coins. I initiate the request goes into the network and ends up into this thing called a block. Now, blocks are essentially text files with all the transactions within a certain period of time that are waiting to get processed. When there's enough transactions in that block is sent off to the network to get processed by these computer nodes called miners. These miners run very complicated and very electric hungry or power hungry computations to validate these blocks. These blocks are then validated and added on to the blockchain. The first block in a blockchain is called the Genesis block. This is the first block that starts the rest of the chain. Each block cannot be duplicated at all and is connected to the block prior using this hash value. Essentially, this hash value is a calculated value of the block before it, so each one is linked. So one block is linked to the next one, that block is linked to the previous one of that one, and so on and so on. So what is the use cases of blockchain and cryptocurrency and different things? Well, Bitcoin, to start off with, main purpose was to send money back and forth. But now there are other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum that allow code or execution steps to be deployed onto the network and have come up with these things called dApps, decentralized applications. These decentralized applications utilize Ethereum's network to run small bits of code, kind of like the cloud is today. So now let's get into the reason why I invest in Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies. I currently hold over 5% of my portfolio in cryptocurrency. The first one is the accelerating adaptation of cryptocurrency. At the time of recording, Bitcoin is currently sitting or hovering around the price of $40,000 per coin. And more people want to get into it. It's at the beginning of the cryptocurrency era, Bitcoin was kind of sketchy and took a lot of technical knowledge to set up a new wallet and started for you to transfer it. It was even harder to get your physical cash into Bitcoin. Not many people wanted to exchange Bitcoin or even knew how to online. This process has changed now with the adaptation of many investing apps like Webull and Robinhood utilizing or allowing you to trade cryptocurrencies. Now, if you want to trade cryptocurrencies on Robinhood or Webull, check my links down below and join in the fun. This leads us into our second reason, decentralization and anonymity. Online, a lot of people and a lot of data is tracked about purchasing habits, and your everyday wants, needs are tracked without prejudice And I believe that Ethereum and Bitcoin can change this for the future. Once major websites like Amazon and others start accepting this currency. For the decentralization aspect of this, no one owns this data and no one can sell this data because they don't know exactly who you are unless you exchange that cryptocurrency for a product or service, and you have to give them their name at that place of business. So this leads me to the third reason. A lot of smart money is getting behind cryptocurrency. To the likes of investment firms, college endowments, and major publicly traded companies. These college endowments include Yale, Harvard, and Brown. I wasn't smart enough to actually get into these schools, but I'm at least smart enough to follow what they're doing. Also, to top this off, major CEOs are starting to take a like to cryptocurrencies and even starting backing this. Now for the fourth reason. Major technical advancements have been made to the Ethereum's network. Ethereum is technically an altcoin of Bitcoin, but it is one of the more promising ones in 2021. The reason for it is back in 2020, the fall of 2020, on December 1st at noon UTC, they released the first major change for Ethereum 2.0. Ethereum 2.0 is going to allow staking on the network, replacing the miner concept utilizing so much power. This is going to improve renewability as well as increase the security of blockchain and cryptocurrency and even make it faster. At the end of all this, Ethereum is expected to be able to handle over 100,000 requests or transactions per second, relating this to the current Ethereum network at 30 transactions per second, and even going farther and relating this back to Bitcoin, where Bitcoin can only transact 3 to 7 transactions per second. I expect that Ethereum will be able to overtake Bitcoin at some point in the near future. Now for the fifth and final reason of why I invested in cryptocurrency. This kind of relates back to the GameStop issue that I made a previous video on, which I will link somewhere up here, that described the 3-day processing of settlements for stock market transactions. There's currently a company out there that is looking into how the blockchain technology can help or at least make these transactions easier within a day, actually, removing the need for cash to sit on reserve for 3 days. The SEC has granted the company Paxos a 2-year-long study and proof of concept period for this. This period is going to commence in the fall, and with a detailed report of their findings to the SEC for review. I believe that we will see a drastic change in how processing of stock market transactions are handled in the future, greatly increasing the value of cryptocurrency. If you made it this far into the video, please hit that like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it, and it will help me grow my channel to bigger audiences. Now, as far as cryptocurrency, please let me know what your thoughts are down in the comment sections below, and I'll see y'all next time.